Welcome back, everyone, to 12 News Valley Dish. I'm your host, Tram. Suzanne Clark, already cooking away. She's my guest today, and before we get to creating her margarita chicken, if you would like to cook along, all of our recipes can be found on our website. Go to valleydish.azcentral.com. Here's what you're going to need for her wonderful meal. 2 pounds of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, 1 cup of non-alcoholic margarita mix. Yes, they do have it. 1 orange, 4 cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon of salt, and 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. For the salsa, you will need 1 large bell pepper, 6 Roma tomatoes, 1 ear of shucked corn, 1 large onion, 1 jalapeno, oil to coat the vegetables, salt and ancho chili powder to taste, 1 to 2 cloves of garlic, 1/4 cup of cilantro, 1 lime squeezed, 1 tablespoon of tequila, and 1 teaspoon of agave syrup. For the avocado cream, this is real easy. A tub of savory garlic cooking cream, 1 avocado, and 1 lime squeezed. And we are ready to get cooking. You just finished roasting up the tomatoes, which all you did was slice it in half. And then did you put some spray on it?
I sure did, and a little salt. And instead of regular ground pepper, we're going Southwest today and using the ancho chili pepper instead. It's a nice little different twist there.
Smoky kick,
Yes. And over here, I'm going to go ahead and get started with our chicken because we need to get this marinating. So I'm going to tell you the secret to this marinade.
What's the secret?
Well, margarita mix, kind of like we said earlier in the ingredients. But what happened is one day I wanted to make my chicken, and I usually like to get, you know, the fresh limes and lemons from my backyard, and they weren't available. But what I did have was the margarita mix.
And again, it's non-alcoholic.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about the kiddos.
Right,
you know.
exactly. It's the flavor. You know, there's a little sugar in the margarita mix, as well as the lime flavors. So that's what we're looking at. So with a little bit more, with a little bit of a orange, with some zest and the other ingredients, we're going to make the most perfect, wonderful marinade for chicken.
And what a creative,
that's gonna be your favorite.
Yeah, what a creative way to improvise what you don't have by using what you do have.
And you know what? That's when good recipes are born. And, you know, just sometimes if you're only given a small amount of ingredients and you have to stay within that boundary, that's when good things happen.
Exactly.
So, you know, don't be afraid of that. Look for stuff like that.
Don't be afraid in the kitchen.
Try to be challenged every once in a while, and you can come up with something good. So in a big Ziploc baggie, I just squeezed half my orange. I'm going to put the other half in here as well. Earlier, I took the zest off with the orange or citrus zester.
Doubles the flavor.
Yes.
Always a great idea.
Well, all of that perfume and oil from the orange will come out and, you know, coat the chicken, and it just makes it so good. So now we're going to add our oil to this, right into the baggie. You don't have to get a bowl out. I don't like lots of mess. I always like to keep my recipes simple.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna pour my margarita mix right into here.
I love that you were such an eyeballer. Just pour it in.
I'm an eyeballer, that's right. And then I'm gonna add my salt right in there as well. Now, for the chicken breast, I never just cook a plain chicken breast. I always like to open it up a little bit, make it even. Either pound it out or take your thick part and just using your knife, butterfly it open, flap it down. And that way, it's going to accept the marinade better, and it's also going to cook much more even.
Yeah, the cooking part, of course, is very important. But I'm glad you mentioned that when it comes to marinating, because I will tell you, I will be honest, I have put, you know, a big chicken breast in the bag, and it doesn't really get in there.
Right, exactly. And through the miracle of TV,
voila.
Voila.
And how long did it marinate for?
Well, I personally did this overnight, but you can, you know, a few, 2 to 6 hours would be fine too. It's just whatever time you have on hand, the more flavor that you want to achieve, then the longer you marinate. But what's so nice about this is the sugar in that marinade and that margarita mix is going to glaze the chicken. It's going to caramelize it and give it this wonderful coating on the outside. And it's going to be very fragrant. Now today we're doing this inside. And I am using my cast iron pan, my favorite thing. It's well seasoned, so it's non-stick. But I will tell you, if I wasn't in the studio, I'd be home doing this on my grill.
Oh, yeah,
I do all my vegetables,
to grill.
The whole shebang I'd be doing outside on the grill.
Even when it's 100+ degrees, Suzanne?
Honestly, I do it. I'm going to tell you, I'm a diehard. I'm a diehard.
Okay, because I'll tell you what, I was having this conversation with my other lovely friend, Linda Hopkins, and we were saying, no, we are not sweating it out over a hot grill.
Well, I will tell you, my husband right now is building me an outdoor kitchen with misters and a whole ventilation system.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll talk a little bit more. I think you'll enjoy that. You'll have to come over and cook with me one day in the backyard.
I do not mind at all. Hey, real quick, I want to show you what I did while you were preparing the chicken. Basically, you just had me. Oh, I didn't take the sticker off. Shame on me. I cut the veggies in half, both the bell peppers and the jalapeno. You already had the onion cut. What we did was we took out the seeds. I sprayed some of that cooking spray on it as you wished, and then sprinkled the ancho chili powder along with the salt, and we are grilling it up.
Yes. Now, and we want to make sure that these vegetables char. We don't necessarily want to cook them through and make them soggy. Right. We want a little crisp still left in them, but we want to get that sweetness that will develop on the grill as you bring out the flavors, when you're grilling or roasting your vegetables. This can also be done in the oven, like under a broiler too, if you didn't want to, do on the stovetop or you didn't have a grill pan.
Now, should I have done the other side too, or just one side? Okay?
I usually do both sides, but it doesn't really matter. It's okay. This is a well-seasoned grill pan. I'm not going to worry about it sticking. Yeah. And it'll just be fine.
But I could easily, if it's already on there, I could just spray it again and then season it?
Unless you have a gas stove, you would not want to spray
No.
spray.
No.
So just so you know, that little safety tip there.
Good to know. Okay, I'm going to start on the avocado cream, which we've got the lime, we've got that savory cream that you have.
Now look at this chicken. Isn't that beautiful? You see the nice golden color that's on top? It is absolutely beautiful right now. And that is what we want. If you start seeing it's cooking too much, you can also add a little water. We don't want it to burn.
Excuse me.
So we can add a little water to the pan if we see it's getting a little too...
I think I inhaled some of that ancho or something over there.
It could be. Well, we had the pans going for a while, so there's some stuff on this stove.
Okay.
Now, this avocado cream, I'm in love with. This whole recipe is very healthy. We're talking about grilled chicken with not a lot of fat here. We're talking about good fat from the avocado. But with this cream that we're going to do, it kind of replaces shredded cheese and sour cream, kind of all in one tasty little different kind of a cream. So it's kind of fun.
Right.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and start adding the other ingredients for our salsa. Okay. In here while we're waiting for all this to start cooking.
Yeah, because we're going to let those roast away for a while, then you dice them up.
Yes, exactly. And so I'm going to take all my vegetables once they come off the grill. Okay. And I am just going to dice them and put them, back into the bowl. Again, we want to cook them not until they're really soggy, not to cook through, just kind of try to keep them crisp a little bit. Right. And we're just going to put them all back into the pan. Okay. Now, this is the little trick for this salsa, what kind of makes it unique. Well, two things, really, is the agave syrup is going to really complement and balance out the lemon that we're going to put in here.
I had to smell that.
It's delicious. I love that. That's a good product. But I'm just going to drizzle just about a teaspoon in there, and really this is going to be to taste. If the vegetables are really sweet, you're not going to need as much. Oh, yeah. But this is a sweet and sour kind of a...
little tang and, and kind of keep it balanced and mild and a little sweet.
Exactly. I'm just going to put my crushed garlic in here. Of course, if you like more garlic, add more garlic. All this is kind of to your taste. And then we're going to add our fresh cilantro, one of my absolute favorites. You like that too, don't you? You like cilantro?
Love cilantro. Husband hates it.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, see, people either like it or they hate it. They think it tastes like soap, some people say.
Right, right.
Okay. Personally love it. So.
I know. Because we're doing this show, we only have about, 9.5 minutes. We have 2 minutes left, so I want to make sure that we've got all our bases covered. You also have the roasted corn, one of my favorites, especially during the summertime. It's all about the roasted corn.
Yes, and I already have this roasted, but for a little tip at Costco, they do sell roasted corn in the frozen food section. Oh, so if it's not in season or you don't have the time, then go for the roasted corn. And again, that's just going to get tossed in here.
Now, did you want this whole container?
The whole container goes in there.
Easy enough.
Now, another secret ingredient besides the agave is tequila. Now, I'm not putting a lot, and this is definitely an option. You do not have to put this in there.
Good to know.
But it does give it a real kind of a different taste, a little earthy taste. Right. You're not going to taste it and say, oh, there's tequila in here. You're just going to notice if you don't use it, you notice the difference. Kind of like salt and pepper.
But you have so many flavors going on.
It's wonderful. Yes. Yep. And so once all these come off the grill here, then we'll go ahead and we will chop those up and add those. Yeah. But this is the finished product.
This is the lovely swap out. Look at all these, I mean, not only the colors, but the flavors right there. All of that, you could just see how it is just oozing with tons and tons of flavor. This avocado cream over here, this is done. So we're ready to assemble.
Yes, we are. Okay. So what we want to do, and I just got my chicken out the grill, but I also have already grilled or cooked some of the chicken right there.
And warmed up the tortillas.
And yes, and these are my favorite. This is the difference between homemade bread and store-bought bread. It's the fresh tortillas that you cook yourself. I think that's key. Okay. So what we're going to do is take our avocado cream. Yes. And I'm just going to kind of drizzle it down the middle of the chicken. Okay, and kind of serve it on the side, so if anybody would like any additional, they can. And then right down the middle of my platter, I like to put my tequila lime salsa. Isn't this beautiful for barbecue?
So for the tortilla, I mean, are you just kind of having the guests make a burrito on their own, or do you?
You know, it's any way you like it. So if, you know, if somebody is not into tortillas, they don't have to use it. You know, we like to take a tortilla and build it with the salsa and a little bit of cream and the chicken. So you go for it any way you want to and see what you think.
Dig in. Ooh, kind of make myself, sorry if I use my fingers here.
And you know, you can use the other kinds of cooking cream. I prefer the garlic because I'd like to taste that avocado. But if you want more spice, then use the Santa Fe blend, and it's also very good. Okay,
let me load up on the salsa. This is where I need a big shovel, really.
Well, you know, we kind of here. There's a shovel.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna roll this up. And then I kind of made myself a little mini burrito here.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. The first thing I taste is this salsa, and it is out of this world.
Lots of flavor, isn't it?
Tons of flavor. And when I work my way down through the rest of this, which I will, that avocado cream looks spectacular.
Yes.
This was
do you miss
wonderful.
cheese and sour cream? You know, like
no, this is great.
Taco? See, I think it's so good. It's just
a great fresh spin, especially with the roasted corn. Love it.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you liked it.
Suzanne, you're going to have to make plenty more for the crew because they're salivating.
I'm going to go.
Thank